A few banned cleats in the NFL. Before we start, I'd want you to hit that red subscribe button and comment down below I subscribed so that you have a chance to win our shout out giveaway. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Film Team. The National Football League, popularly referred to as the NFL, organizes American football, which is the 9th most popular sport in the world and continues to grow every year. While the NFL gives its players some liberty in the choosing of their footwear, when it comes to pregame warm-ups, they have a strict code for the cleats that can be worn during the game. The following are some of the cleats that were banned and cost players a heavy fine. Joker cleats. Odell Beckham Jr. and Jarvis Landry were the two strongholds of Cleveland Browns in their otherwise disappointing season in 2019. In the Week 10 match with Broncos, both men wore cleats that violated the rules of the NFL, showing off their Joker-themed shoes after the release of the movie last weekend.
Because two players had to change their shoes at the half yesterday because the NFL told them they had non-conforming cleats.
The players were asked to change their cleats mid-game as the league reserved the right to keep players off the game if they found to float the rules at the right time. Beckham went on to say that the cleats weren't meant to make a statement, but he only wore them because of how comfortable they were. The players were fined nonetheless and further lost the game to the Broncos. They received backlash from the fans telling them to focus on the game more than appeal, and they might win one against the team that was on their third-string quarterback. Craig Sager cleats. Another story of Beckham wearing outlandish cleats and turning heads towards him rather unpleasantly, and with a fine of $18,000, started in 2016, a game against Detroit Lions. Beckham chose to wear a pair of bright and colorful cleats in the memory of late TNT host Craig Sager, who was famous for a style that has reflected colors and patterns.
He was fined $18,000 for wearing Craig Sager cleats on Sunday.
The player intended to auction the cleats and sell them to the highest bidder. He would donate the money to Sager Foundation, which is working on research on leukemia and caters to the patients suffering from the disease. This was the largest fine for any cleat infraction in the season and received great criticism because it was charged without any warning whatsoever during or before the game. As can be imagined, Beckham was super mad at the league's decision and termed the reaction as double standards, saying other players have done far worse and gotten away with no repercussions. Green cleats. Brandon Marshall got charged $10,000 for celebrating Mental Health Day on the field. The Bears wide receiver wore green cleats to start a conversation about mental health issues that was very close to his heart as a cause, and he believed that most kids in their teens faced. He uploaded a picture on Twitter saying, "Football's my platform, not my purpose." This fine is nothing compared to the conversation started and the awareness raised.
We will be getting fined $5,000 and $10,000.
The fans supported him and criticized the NFL, such an unnecessary reaction. The My Cause My Cleats week was a consequence to Marshall's bravado and allowed the players to wear cleats of their choice, representing a cause close to their heart. Supreme cleats. The NFL has had a tumultuous battle with brand-related apparel that could interfere with the league's own official brand contracts and has been cracking down on the players breaching the rules regarding that. Odell decided to ignore the rulebook once again and represented Supreme's red and white logo-slathered cleats in a game. He was charged $6,000 for the breach, which he probably would have expected anyways. Odell is one of the players in the league who is not afraid to wear what he wants on the field, but the NFL is pretty strict with the frequent heavy fines and no brand clause. He has been the face of Supreme outside the field too, and has been seen wearing custom sleeves and even got a huge logo of the brand's name on his right calf. It would not come as a surprise if the brand decided to cover the fines for him to enable him to keep representing the name in the games. Christmas cleats.
Cleats that look like Santa Claus for a Christmas Eve game.
And they're adorable.
While many players decided to bring the holiday spirit to the pre-games by wearing Christmas apparel in the Saints vs Falcons game, which happened to land on Christmas Eve, Alva Kamara thought it was a good idea to keep his red Christmas cleats on with white trim on the top and his name engraved like that on a stocking. The NFL had been very clear with the instructions about the color of cleats and that it should be chosen by the team prior to the beginning of the season and should only involve a uniform color for the players out of white, black, or the team color. Kamara already knew that his choices of the cleats is a clear breach of the NFL code, and when asked about the reason for his decision, responded, "I just feel like it's Christmas. Everyone is in the Christmas spirit, so why not?" He continued to say, "Hopefully they don't do me too bad," but they sure did. He was charged $6,000 fine, which was surely a gift under the tree that no one would want, but Kamara thought it was worth each penny. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the two videos that are on your screen now because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I will see you in the next video.